Hello everybody, this is GamerCat09 and welcome back to Corpse Party Book of Shadows. Let's continue where we left off. Load our game. Does it give us an option or is it just load the recent game? I think it's just automatically reloading the recent game. I think. Ooh. Oh. Oh no, there we go. So here. So that was the bathroom. So, okay. Smudgy, blood red lettering reads, "Getting close to the darkness is one way to learn the truth. This whole place sits close to the darkness after all." Okay, so the map. I believe we were... Oh, God. So we can't go this way unless we switch. There's like a device here to switch to trap to go back upstairs. I literally, and then one of these classrooms, or is it one of these classrooms? No, it was the other classroom. One of these classrooms. One of them has drawings, one of them has the freaky ghost thing in it that keeps, like, summoning us to there. Like, I don't remember where we were going. You haven't had a corpse party experience since your PSP? Well, this is only the second corpse party game I've played, so... Let's try going back upstairs, I guess, and see if anything's changed, because I think we just got kicked out. Oh, yeah, it's this one. This one's locked. This is the one that keeps, like, summoning us. So let's go back. We were re-exploring the right side? Okay, maybe we were. Let's try to go back over here. Okay. Okay, so this is a thing. Yep. Pull the lever. Pull it. And then the board appears. Okay. Alright. Let's go upstairs. Because I think up here was the bathroom. Right? I believe. Also, our sanity, our darkness is like... Yeah, we're pretty bad on darkness right now, so... Let's go back to the girls' room, see if anything's changed. Because I feel like that's the ultimate path we have to go, but then again, I don't know regarding this game. Oh, a little bit of progress, I guess. No matter how much I wandered, I just couldn't seem to figure out where Seiko had run off to. And I'd been teased from the shadows and frightened the whole time I was searching. I couldn't take much more of it. I was losing my mind. When I came back to my senses, I found myself standing in the hallway on the third floor of the school building. I began to doubt myself, to doubt the fated events that lay ahead, or whatever these horrific future memories were. It couldn't actually happen, right? I had no real reason to doubt the things I'd been envisioning, of course, but I kept telling myself it was all just paranoia. I'd experienced deja vu many times in my life, ever since I was a little girl. It didn't have to mean anything.
神経が勝手につないでそう思い込んでいるだけという説も聞いた。
Someone once told me that deja vu was just the brain recognizing a similar situation from one's past and making a false connection, pulling the wrong file.
もうやだ。
Please, no more.
聖子、聖子、ねえ、一人にしないで。
Seiko, please don't leave me by myself.
何かに頭を支配されたように理性を失った私はその場に泣き崩れてしまった。
I'd basically lost all ability to reason, as if my mind had been taken over by some outside force. I broke down on the spot and began crying.
あの音は
Oh no. Oh no. What's that?
壁を蹴るような大きな音に引っ張られるように私は腰を上げた。
A loud sound caught my attention. It sounded like someone kicking a wall. I shot up from the ground as if I were yanked. Oh no.
このシチュエーションの記憶の引き出しがゆっくりと開き始める。
And as I rose, my brain began recognizing a similar situation from my past. A file was being pulled.
やだ。
No.
トイレの中から聞こえてくるこの乱暴な音。そうだ、あの時も。
Sounds of a struggle coming from inside the bathroom stall. It's exactly the same. Oh God. Oh God.
ずっと張り詰めた空気の女子トイレの中。
There was an eerie stillness in the air within the girls' lavatory.
人の気配は全くしないけれど、奥から3つ目の扉が今閉じたように見えた。
It didn't feel like there was anything else in here with me, but I sensed a slight movement on the third stall door from the back, as if it were just closed.
私の心臓が跳ね回る。緊張して血が逆流しているような感覚になる。この扉の向こうに。
My heart was racing. I was so nervous, it felt like all the blood in my body had begun flowing in reverse, behind this door. Oh no. Oh, don't breathe that sigh of relief yet, Naomi.
聖子、どこなの？会いたいよ。
Seiko, where are you? I miss you.
ロープを見て真っ暗な気持ちになる。
Just looking at the noose sent a wave of dark feelings through my mind.
やっぱり死の運命はすぐ目の前で口を開けて待っているんだ。
The specter of death was right in front of me, baring its fangs.
このままもし会えなかったら。
If I went on too much longer without finding her,
背後でまた壁を蹴るような音がして驚いて振り返る。
that same dull thud echoed again from behind me. Startled, I turned back towards the stall.
誰もいない個室なのに何の音だろう。
No one was there. So what was I hearing?
壁？ここの壁に空気が流れ込んでる。
The wall? There's a breeze coming out from it. Oh God, is there a secret entrance?
学校の方で壁のあたりをノックしてみる。
I stepped inside and began lightly knocking on the back wall in several different spots. Oh God, no!
後ろに空間がある。
Ah, it's hollow. Oh, okay, that was just her knocking. I thought she was going, duh, duh, and then someone on the other side was like, boom, boom. I would freak the fuck out.
よく見ると周りの壁板が少し浮いている。
Looking closely, the wall did jut out very slightly right around that exact spot.
私は考えるより先に 奥に空間のありそうなその壁をギュッと押していた。
Unconsciously, I pushed on it.
壁の一部がドアのように奥に向かって開く。
And a small piece of paneling swung out into the space beyond, like a door.
壁だとばかり思っていたから、まさか奥に空間があるとは思いもしなかった。
It was well hidden, to say the least. Never once would I have guessed there to be a hidden room behind this particular bathroom stall. I believe there was... Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe there was, like, a bathroom entrance thing in the first Corpse Party game, but wasn't it in the boys' bathroom in the first game? Or was it the girls' bathroom? I don't remember. It's really dark in here.
畳を縦に2枚並べたくらいの細長い空間がそこにはあった。
The room was extremely narrow, making it feel longer than it was. You could fit maybe 2 tatami mats on the ground here, end to end.
行き止まりの床には人が入れるくらいの穴が開いていて、下の階に降りられるはしごがかかっている。
A hole was cut into the floor in the back, outfitted with a ladder leading down into the main school building below.
下の階が見えない。ここを降りていくと2階や1階を越えて地下にまで到達してしまいそうだ。
I peered down the hole, but could see no sign of a floor, nor the end of the ladder. This thing could lead all the way to ground level, or even farther.
気圧か風のせいなのか、隠し扉が勝手に閉まっていた。
Whether due to pressure differentials or the breeze in the air, the secret door suddenly shut itself behind me.
さっきからの音はこれだったのか。
That must have been what I was hearing earlier. No, I think it was the girl bathroom, but at the wall side, I think. Okay, so this is kind of still canon to the original.
この穴、場所が場所だけにものすごい周期が立ち込めている。
A wretched smell was wafting up from below, hardly a surprise given where I was. So it smelled like a bathroom?
この下に降りてもきっと想像を絶する場所に出るだけのような気もする。
I didn't want to imagine what unspeakable things might await me at the bottom of this ladder. But if Seiko had gone this way... I shook off my misgivings and began descending. Oh God. Oh no. Oh.
汚物が溜まっている部屋に着くんじゃないのかな。自分に問いかけると戻りたくなって足が止まる。
I wondered if maybe this ladder ended in a garbage dump or something. I stopped in my tracks, seriously considering turning back.
でももう二度と来たくないし、それなら今確認してしまおうと。
But I didn't want to miss something and have to do this again later, so I figured I might as well tough it out and see what I might find down at the bottom. Girl, you're in a freaking another vortex school. You don't just tough it out. You don't tough it out. That is not the right way of thinking in a situation like this. Like, yeah, you know, I'd probably have to come down here anyway. I'm just gonna tough it out, man up, put my big girl panties on, and just go down this ladder, and everything's gonna be hunky-dory. Oh, God.
考えを二転三転させながら、私はなるべく空気を吸わないように息を止めてはしごを降りた。
Is waffling a word? I've never heard that. I was waffling between my desire to be thorough and my instinct to turn back, but I kept climbing down all the while, holding my breath as much as I could. Is that the sound of her going down the stairs?
濡れてるな。
Or walking?
滑りや
Uh-oh. Sure is wet. If I'm not careful, I might Oh, she fell. Ew, what? Oh no. Are you walking in bodies?
よかった。汚物
Oh, it's definitely not garbage. I'm really glad it's not a garbage dump.
そこは泥の壁と土の床に囲まれた洞窟のような小部屋だった。
I seem to be in a cave-like room with muddy walls and a dirt floor.
降りてきた穴から薄暗い光が少しだけ照らしてくれているけれど、ほとんど真っ暗に近い。
Looking up, I could see a very faint light coming from the hole I just climbed through, but the whole area was otherwise pitch black. Oh, waffling is a word. Waffling, fail to make up one's mind. I learned something today. Correct, Kat. There was, and I believe it led to that stall. Naomi used it and was bothered why that stall of the mall. Ah. Probably smells like an outhouse because the plumbing doesn't work. Yeah, maybe. It's not a mud floor, probably poop. Honestly, poop is the least of our concern right now. Like, if I was walking through shit, that'd probably be a godsend in this situation.
調べる意味あるかなこの部屋。何もなさそう。
There doesn't seem to be anything to find here at all. I'm probably just wasting my time.
辺りを見回そうと立ち上がろうとした。けれど。
While surveying my surroundings as best as I could, I attempted to stand up, but that didn't go very well. Oh, her ankle is still hurt, right? Ow! What the hell?
足首がすごい熱を持って腫れていた。
My ankle had swollen pretty badly and felt like it was on fire.
聖子に手当てをしてもらった。捻挫した方の足首で着地してしまい、また痛めてしまったのだ。
It was the same sprained ankle Seiko had tended earlier. I must have landed on it when I slipped from the ladder, aggravating it further. Oh, she fell from the ladder. I thought she was walking around and just slipped because it was slippery. She fell off the ladder. Ouch.
嘘。冗談じゃないよ。
No. Why is this happening?
大丈夫な方の足で立ち上がり、捻挫した方の足をそっとつく。歩こうとして体重をかけると。
I made another attempt to get up, but this time onto my good ankle. If I shifted my weight so the majority of it rested on that leg, maybe I could walk. Both of my ankles are broken! Hooray! That didn't work.
歩けない。
No such luck. I wasn't going anywhere. Imagining that you're stuck in Holy Host School. Or is it Holy Host? Holy Host Elementary School? Is that what this is? You're stuck in this school in another vortex where everybody dies. And you die of a broken ankle. Could you imagine? I mean, that would be like a fate better than any other kind of death, but you'd be suffering longer, I think, than like actually dying. Oh, it's Heavenly Host. That's right. Heavenly Host Elementary. But yeah, dead of a broken ankle. That's how they would find her. They would find her name tag, be like, died of a broken ankle. Like, oh my god. And dysentery.
こんな真っ暗な場所で、誰にも気づいてもらえないところで、はしごももう使えない。
I was stuck in this dark, dank cave where no one would ever find me with a ladder I couldn't use.
足のしびれがだんだん溶けて、じんじんと重い痛みが足首を覆い始めた。
My leg had begun going numb, and the pain from my ankle was almost unbearable.
やだよ。出るんだから。
No, I have to get out of here. I have to. Time to saw the leg off.
壁に体を預けながら、捻挫した方の足を浮かせて、もう一度片足で立ち上がる。
Leaning on the wall for support, I attempted to stand once more, this time holding my sprained ankle in the air as best as I could. Wait. I'm trying to envision how the fuck she's getting up. Like, she's leaning on the wall, but she's holding her ankle up, so she's just like, Like, I don't know. I don't know how holding your ankle would help you. I don't know. I'm trying to envision how this is working for her.
はしごに両手をかけて上がろうとするけれど、最初の一歩が上がらない。
I placed both of my hands on the ladder, but it was no use. I couldn't even make the first step.
意を
She's trying.
片足立ちのままジャンプする。
Mustering all of my strength, I figured I'd give jumping a try, even if it was only with one leg. That's a terrible idea. Let's just break our other ankle.
濡れたはしごの一段目に足をかけようとしたんだけれど、
But as soon as the other came in contact with the bottom rung of that wet, slippery ladder... Oh, it's a rope ladder. That's why the sounds are the little... It's the rope ladder. It's like the sound of the rope being like taut, like pulled. That makes sense.
全身の血の気が引いていく。これ本当に無理だ。
I could feel myself turning pale. I was well and truly stuck.
冗談じゃない。私は必死になって何度もはしごを上がろうともがいては落ち、無様に地面に転がり続けた。
This was no joke. I was frantic. I tried climbing the ladder again and again, but just kept finding myself sprawled unceremoniously across the ground. Oh boy.
何度繰り返したかわからない。周囲の壁から出られる場所がないかも探した。
I couldn't even say how many times I challenged those damn rungs. I even searched the walls nearby for another way out.
でもその希望のことごとくは打ち砕かれた。
But it was simply no use.
自然に目に涙がたまる。
Tears were welling up in my eyes uncontrollably.
ごめん、聖子。あなたを助けに行けない。
I'm so sorry, Seiko. I can't make it. I can't save you. Aw. Now she's crying. Rope ladders are harder to climb without two legs. Yep. Why would she think a ladder would be a smart idea when she's got a messed up ankle? Right? That would be my first thought. If there was a ladder, I'd be like, yeah, no, I'm not up to climbing that. But maybe she just forgot about her ankle because she's just so focused on like trying to find a way out. I don't know.
目の前に人の気配がした。
And then, all of a sudden, I sensed a person in front of me. Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
お友達のところに行きたければ負けないで、自分に。
If you want to find your friend, you can't just give up. Oh, God.
よくここまで来たね。頑張ったね。
I'm impressed you've made it this far. You've done well. Oh, it's you.
目の前に
Shit.
小さな女の子が立っていた。優しい声でゆっくり近づいてきて。
It was a little girl. She was just there. And she spoke to me in very comforting voice. They actually did make her look really pretty looking.
ぎゅっと私の頭を抱えるように抱きしめてくれた。
And then she hugged me tightly, as if trying to enshroud my head with her being. Oh, God. Run, crawl, crime! Yes! I said crime instead of climb, but you know what I meant. Ah, yes, that was her name. Thank you for reminding me.
大丈夫。合わせてあげるよ。言うことを聞く？
There, there. It'll be all right. I'll let you see her if you'd like. Will you listen to what I have to say?
もう幽霊でも何でもいい。誰か聖子を助けて。
I didn't care who. I didn't care if it was a person or a ghost. I just wanted somebody, anybody to save Seiko.
いい子いい子
Good. Good girl.
いい子いい子
She got closer to me. Like I heard her like here, and then that recent voice is like right here. Good girl. That's a good girl.
大丈夫辛い記憶は
She's right here. Everything's going to be okay. Painful memories, you see.
その方が面白いから
Are the funniest of them all. She's right here. She's way fucking close to me. Oh no! Seiko! It's Seiko! Oh no. Naomi, you insensitive jerk! No, I shouldn't say that about her. It was my fault. Naomi was just scared, and after what she went through, I don't blame her. She's always been so cheery and so kind. But I brought out all her pain, all her tears. And that's the one thing a friend should never do. A smile suits her face best of all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Naomi. I'm sorry for making you so sad. I feel so lost without you. Where the fuck did you come from? It's the same for me, Seiko. Wait. Whoa. Whoa. Hold it. She couldn't get out of the pit. And she's running? No. No. Okay, this is slightly different than what happened in the original game. This seems to be kind of a rework of like the like in the first game. There's like, not to spoil anything in case you haven't seen the first Corpse Party, but like the first game is kind of like something happens and it's not really specifically explained or said or like told or envisioned, and it seems like this one is trying to envision that, and this is freaky because Naomi shouldn't be here. Look at that. Seiko, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I just want us to be together forever. Naomi. I'm saying that Naomi shouldn't be here right now, given what just happened. Like, Naomi shouldn't just have like suddenly ran up and found Seiko. It's yeah. I don't know if it's really her. But when I'm with you, don't I make you mad? Don't I rub you the wrong way and make things unbearable for you?
あんなの嘘だよ。意地張って全て甘えちゃっただけ。
Of course you don't. That was just me being stubborn and pouting and behaving like a spoiled brat.
聖子が抱っこの腕で近寄ってくる。私は駆け寄って一も二もなく抱きしめた。
Seiko approached me with arms outstretched. She wanted to hug me, and I immediately obliged without the slightest hesitation.
温かい生きている聖子を、柔らかいいい香りの聖子を。
This was Seiko, warm and alive, soft and smelling lovely as usual.
もう離さないから。
Hey Spooky, happy Tuesday! How's it going, dude? I just noticed it was you. Yes, I do remember Fatal Nerd. I'm trying to keep... Because I don't know how many people have actually seen the original. But... Oh, I'll never let you go again.
私も
Me neither. You'd better not.
あっちにね、畳の敷いてある部屋があるんだ。ちょっと休憩できそうだよ。
There's a Japanese-style room over there with tatami mats and everything. We should go sit down and try to calm our nerves a little.
じゃあそこで少し休もうか。
A break sounds nice. Let's go, even though we're in a fucking haunted school. Everything's fine.
さっきここ扉が開かなかったとこだよね。
Custodian's closet. This is one of those doors that wouldn't open, isn't it?
そうだっけ。なんかね、さっき私気絶してたのかな。
Oh? Huh. I passed out earlier, I guess. Passed out. Quote, passed out. When? When did you pass out, Naomi? What happened? Do tell.
この中に寝かされていたの。
When I came to, I was lying down in this room. No, you weren't. You were not here. How did you get here? I was someplace underground, I think, with no way out. And then I saw a little girl, was it? For the life of me, I just couldn't remember clearly. This is not good. She doesn't even remember the encounter with the little girl underground. That's a big red flag.
なんだろう。幽霊か何かが助けてくれてるのかな。
That's really odd. Maybe you have a guardian angel on your side, or a ghost.
やめてよ。
Come on, don't say that.
幽霊と言ったって優しい幽霊もいるってさっき言ってたじゃん、人玉が。
Well, remember what that spirit told us when we first got here? He said not all ghosts are bad. Oh, so they already had the interaction with one of the kids. Not all bad, huh?
聖子は余裕で扉を開いて用務員室の中に入っていく。
Seiko calmly opened the door and stepped into the custodian's closet.
ここに飛ばされてきた当初、人玉を見て怯えきっていたことは思えない。
I could barely believe this was the same person who got scared out of her mind at the first sight of a ghost only a few hours before.
なんか聖子、さっきまでよりも強くなってない？気持ちいい。
You seem a lot more fearless now than you were when we got here, Seiko. Or is that just me?
ナオミがいてくれるもの、なんか怖いものなんかないって感じ。
As long as you're around, Naomi, I feel like I've got nothing at all to be scared of.
もう気をつけてよ。
That's all well and good, but just make sure you don't let your guard down, okay?
用務員室の中は明かりはつかなかったけど、常に校舎のきしみが反響して嫌な音を立て続けている外の通路よりは落ち着けた。
Hi, Cage Bandit. Happy Tuesday. We already kind of spoiled the first game several times. Well, maybe in the chat, but I haven't really talked too much about it on here. There weren't any working lights in the custodian's closet, but it definitely felt a lot safer in here than it did out in the creepy, creaky hallways.
私たちは畳に腰を下ろすとしばらく無言で並んで座っていた。なんだか何を話せばいいのかわからなかったんだ。
The two of us plopped down next to one another on the tatami. For a long while, neither of us said a word. I guess we weren't sure what to talk about.
無事でよかったよ、聖子。
Is a tatami like a bed? Is it kind of like a roll-out flatbed, or is it like a carpet? Can anyone verify that for me, or like confirm that with me? I'm trying to understand what a tatami is. It could be possible that one of them is possessed. I'm not sure which, or maybe Naomi's hallucinating? I don't know. Tatami is a flooring. It's those carpets in Japan. Okay, so it is a kind of floor. Okay. I'm so glad you're okay, Seiko.
ナオミも足首どう？まだ辛い？
I mean, I meant to say, you too, Naomi. How's the ankle? Still hurt? Like a motherfucker. Swollen as shit. How are you?
すごく痛くなったような気がするんだけど、今全然平気だよ。
I feel like it did really badly for a while there, but it's totally fine at the moment. That's a red flag. Her ankle was swollen as shit and she couldn't even walk on it. And she was running and walking and she's perfectly fine. That something happened. That little girl did something.
よかった。
Glad to hear it.
聖子、おまじないの切れ端は見つかった？
Tatami's like a cushioning flooring of bamboo. Okay, good to know. Thank you guys. Did you manage to find your paper doll scrap?
ないの。どっかで落としたのかな。この学校の中じゃ探すの難しいかな。
No, it's still missing. Guess I must have dropped it somewhere else. And finding anything in this place is quite a feat.
困ったね。じゃあ帰ったらさ、委員長に頼んで、もう一回おまじないみんなでやろうよ。
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. But when we get back, we can always ask the class rep to perform the ritual again. Then we could get you a replacement. Oh, Lord.
そうだね。
That's true. However, it's not good if you lose your piece of paper.
落ち着くと部屋を出るのが嫌になる。校舎の探索に戻りたくない。
Once we calmed down a bit, we reached a point where we simply didn't want to leave the room anymore. We had no desire to go back into those halls.
私たちはそのまま結構長い時間ここでおしゃべりを続けた。
So we didn't. We stayed right where we were for a really long time, just chatting endlessly with one another, casual as can be. Perform the ritual again? Have we learned nothing? Right?
クラスのみんなのこと、文化祭のこと、昨夜のお泊まり会のこと。
About class and the festival and our sleepover the previous night. Ordinary, everyday conversation.
話しながら、私はふと聖子の視線が気になった。
But then I happened to look over and catch Seiko staring at me.
だよね、ほんと。聖子、どうしたの？
Yeah, totally. Seiko? Is something wrong?
あ、なんでもない。
Huh? Ah, no, it's nothing.
暗くてよく見えないけれど、聖子がなんか変。顔赤い？
It was too dark to see Seiko's features in any great detail, but something seemed amiss. It was her face. Was she blushing? Oh my god, is she gonna make a move, guys? Is she gonna do it?
ナオミ、
Naomi?
ん？
勇気出しって言うね。
This is hard for me to say.
あのね、
But well,
うん。
what is it?
あの
I,
真剣な表情になぜかこっちまで緊張する。何
She had an uncharacteristically serious expression on her face and seemed really nervous. What was it, Seiko? What were you trying to tell me?
やっぱいいや。
Ah, never you mind. God damn it, Seiko. This is the perfect time. This is the time. This is the time. You need to say what's on your mind now or never, girl. Now or never. Come on. Look at what you're in. Don't you want to tell the person you love how you feel?
何それ気になるじゃん。言ってよ。
I'm like Naomi right now. Oh, come on. Now my curiosity is killing me. Just spit it out already. I hate it when people go to tell me something and sound super serious or like something really off and they go, never mind, forget. And it's like, no, I recognize that. I understand something just happened and now you need to tell me. Like, it bugs the shit out of me.
笑わない？
Oh, promise you won't laugh?
嫌なら笑わない。
If you don't want me to, then I won't.
私、本気なんだ。
Okay, because I'm totally serious.
Eh?
Oh god. Everything went quiet.
ドキッとした。ここで初めて。私はどこまで鈍感なのだろう。
My heart skipped a beat. This was the beginning. How could I have been so dense all this time? The suspense is killing me. What is happening?
ここって何が起こるかわからないから、ちゃんと伝えておきたいの。
Since we have no idea what's going to happen to us in here, there's something I really need to tell you. Okay?
の視線がまた私の唇に注がれている。待って、これって。
Seiko's focus changed. Her gaze was now directed squarely at my lips. Wait, was this?
あのね、キスして。
Will you, kiss me? Oh my god! I'm gonna cry for them! Huh?
したいの。
I want to kiss you. Give me the prompt! Do it! Do it right now! Do it right now! Fucking do it right now! Come on! Let me mash that kiss button! Let me do it! Please! Why?
だから。
Because I love you! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! 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 Naomi, you fucking dumb blonde, you better fucking agree to this! Come on!
友達としてでしょ。
No! No! Not as a friend! As a friend, right? No! Come on! Come on!
聖子は黙って首をブンブンと横に振る。頭が真っ白になる。これって告白？
Seiko didn't say a word. She just shook her head fervently. I was dumbfounded. Was she confessing to me? Yes! Yes, she is! Yes, she is! God damn it! Do it! I don't care if I'm possessed! Just fucking do it, please!
男子にもされたことないのに。
I hadn't even had a boy confess to me yet! Come on! Come on!
聖子は耐えきれないって様子でうつむいて黙ってしまった。
She hung her head low, staring down at her feet. My silence seemed almost like it was causing her physical pain. She looked like she might explode.
よく見えないけど、きっと顔を耳まで真っ赤にしてブルブルと震えていたと と思う。
I couldn't see her face clearly, but I was certain she must have been quivering and blushing from ear to ear.
本気なの？
You're serious?
結婚したいくらい。チューもしたい。ハグもしたい。
I'd marry you if I could. I want to kiss you and hug you too? Oh, girl. Girl, yes. 100 times over, yes.
こんなに小さくて震えた聖子の声、初めて聞いた。
That was the first time I'd ever heard Seiko speak so softly or with such a stammer in her voice. Oh God, we're crying. Oh God, why are we crying?
私は気がつくと理由のわからない涙を流していた。
Before I knew it, I was crying and I had no idea why. I...
聖子、ごめん。私。
Seiko, I'm sorry. I... What? 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 Why? What are we doing? What the fuck is happening? I'm off myself right now. What the fuck is happening? Why'd you run away?
私は一人で用務員室を飛び出してきてしまった。
I ran out of the room and just took off down the hall.
涙の理由は自分でも理解できなかった。怖かったような、嬉しかったような、友達がいなくなったような。
I still couldn't tell why I was crying. It's like I was scared, or maybe I was happy, or maybe I just lost a friend. What?
落ち着こう。友達だった聖子もいなくなったわけじゃない。
I needed to calm down. The Seiko I was friends with wasn't gone. She hadn't been lost.
恋に関してはどうあれ、ありがとうって言うべきだし。
Regardless of whether or not I was able to return her feelings, I owed her at least a thank you. Oh my God. I am so devastated over this. I think I'm more devastated than frickin' Naomi. or freaking Seiko. Seiko. I feel so bad for Seiko.
聖子、私がこんな反応じゃ今きっと後悔してる。戻ってフォローしてあげよう。
Seiko must have been pretty deep in regret by that point. I needed to get back to her. I needed to let her know that I would still stand by her. Oh, Fatal Nerd, you missed so much. Someone catch him up. Oh God, where are we?
突然すぐ近くで水のこぼれる音が聞こえてきた。
I was suddenly distracted by the sound of dripping water nearby.
蛇口を緩くひねったように、勢いはないけれど、でも止めどなく水が落ち続けて床に弾けている音。
It was as if someone had left a faucet on, but only just, and it was slowly spilling out onto the floor.
どこから聞こえてくるんだろう。辺りを見回したとき、私はある違和感を感じた。
But where was it? It sounded close, yet there was no sign of running water anywhere that I could see. I had a bad feeling about this.
近い。
All I knew was, it was close.
あまりに近い。え、嘘。私はふと足元を見て息を飲んだ。
Like, really close. Wait, no, it couldn't be. I looked down at my feet, and I gasped.
私の太ももを伝い、
Uh-oh.
額が っていた。それはまだ止まらず、びちゃびちゃと流れ続けている。
Oh, God. An unpleasant looking black fluid was running down my thighs and pooling up on the floor beneath my feet, and it wasn't stopping. Oh, God. Oh, I would be so freaking grossed out.
やだ。何これ。やだ。
Ew, what the hell? What is this? Ugh!
慌てて指ですくってみた。血ではない。タールのような黒くサラサラした液体のようなもの。
I hesitantly collected a bit of it on my finger and studied it. It wasn't blood. It was almost tar-like in consistency, smooth and vicious. Wait. We have like black spawn demon water pouring out of our nether bits? What the hell is happening?
よく見るとうっすら光っている。なんでこんなのが私の体から出てるの？
And it seemed to be faintly glowing as well. Why was something like this coming out of my body? Oh, God!
手についた黒い液体をスカートになすりつけ、腰を抜かしたように後ずさりした私は足がもつれてそのまま床に尻餅をついた。
I went to wipe my finger on my skirt and shifted in place, only to lose my footing and fall backwards, landing hard on my rear. Oh, God.
頭を抱えてひたすら叫んだ。もうやだ。やめて。
I put my hands on the sides of my head, closed my eyes, and screamed. I reached my limit. I just wanted all of this to be over.
目をつむった真っ暗な視界に突然天地がひっくり返ったかのような感覚が重なる。
But try as I might to shut out the world was determined not to be ignored. It was like heaven and earth were moving all around me.
立ちくらみのような、めまいのような、まるで自分の精神が分離して体の重さを客観的に感じるみたいな感覚になる。
I felt dizzy. It was like my soul and my body were separating. I became acutely aware of my own mass and started obsessing over it. I was so heavy.
重い。体が重い。頭が重い。人の頭って5キロとかあるんだっけ？首が折れそう。背骨が痛い。
My head, in particular. The human cranium weighs about 5 kilograms, and I could feel every last gram straining my neck muscles. It was hurting my back. That is very specific. That is very weird and specific.
何これ？目が開かない。
What's happening? I'm losing consciousness. Can't open my eyes. Oh, God.
血液が頭に上ってきている。どうして？
All the blood in my body came rushing up to my head. Why was this happening?
顔中に血管が浮き出て、目も充血してきてるのがわかる。
I could feel the blood vessels in my face pressing against my skin. I could see blood behind my eyelids.
痛い、痛い、痛い。
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts so much.
どんどん血が上がってきてる。止まらない。血管が、目が破裂しそう。頭が本当に割れる。
The blood just kept coming. It wouldn't stop. It felt as if my blood vessels, my eyes, my whole head could burst at any moment.
助けて。誰か。聖子。
Somebody, please, save me! Seiko! Maybe the ghost left her, like, ectoplasm, or the ghost climbed in her vagina. Ew. It's called Blood, Lost, Love, Raging Period. Yeah, I thought it was first period, too, and then I was just like, wait, this didn't happen to her, but I don't remember this happening to her in the original either. This is weird.
気をつけて。あなたがこれから落ちるのは未来と過去の記憶の道。
Be careful. You're about to fall into the valley of past and future memories. Little girl, get out of my vagina, please.
意識の朦朧とした私の耳に女の子の声が聞こえてきた。痛くて重くて目がまともに開けられない。
Just as my last vestiges of consciousness were fading, I heard a little girl's voice, but I was in pain. I was weighed down. I couldn't open my eyes.
友達を助けたければ超えるのよ、運命を。
If you wish to save your friend, you'll need to overcome fate itself.
何を言ってるの？
What are you saying? Oh boy.
一層頭が重たくなって耳の後ろでミリって音がした。
The heaviness in my head grew at an alarming rate, and I heard a tearing sound behind my ears.
太い血管が裂けたような音。本当に死ぬんだと諦めかけた途端、ふっと頭痛とめまいが収まった。
It was the sound of a major blood vessel breaking wide open. I was certain I was going to die, but then the pain and dizziness simply vanished. Don't you hate when there's little girl ghosts in your vagina? Valley of past and future memories. Yeah, definitely cramps. This is what happens when you decline Seiko's confession. Absolutely.
目の前がぼんやり光っているのを感じる。
I had the sensation of a faint shimmering before my eyes,
上がっていた目は開くかな。
and I wondered if maybe I could open them now.
私はぎゅっと締めていたまぶたの力をゆっくりと緩めた。
Slowly and carefully, I relaxed the muscles that were so forcibly and fearfully holding my eyelids shut.
あれ、ここは。
What? What? Where am I? We're back home?
全然小学校じゃない。
This isn't Heavenly Host.
いつも見慣れた風景だった。今朝も聖子と一緒に出てきた私の家だ。
I knew exactly where I was. I'd seen this image a million times before. I'd seen it just this morning with Seiko. This was my house.
本当に帰ってくれたの？それとも全部夢？
Huh? Am I really home? Was it all a dream, maybe? Could you imagine if, like, the secret to getting out of Heavenly Host was click your heels together, have black vagina blood period juices, and say it's no place like home, and then just get warped right out of the school and be like, okay. Be like, all right, I'll sacrifice my underwear for the day. Thanks, everybody. But this is weird. Mom? I'm home.
おかしいな。なんだか視線が低い。家の中のものすべてが大きく見える。何これ？
Something wasn't right. My field of vision was low to the ground, and everything around me looked much larger than it should. What was going on?
Naomi, 猫もらってきたぞ。
Naomi, guess what? I brought you a cat! Yes! Best nightmare ever. Dad?
いつも留守番して偉いな。ほら、可愛がってあげてくれよ。
You've always been so mature, watching the house all by yourself when we're away. Come on, pet it.
よかったわね、ナオミ。
Isn't she great, Naomi? Ah,
お母さん？
Mom? Wait. Remember in the beginning when Naomi's mom was talking to her and she thought she was crazy, and she's just like, remember that cute cat that was at the store? Maybe we can go get it. Remember? Are we back to that point? Have we just like... Are we back in the present? What happened? I'm confused.
この子がいれば、もうお留守番も寂しくないでしょ？
Now you'll have someone to keep you company.
お父さんもお母さんも仕事でいつも遅くなってごめんね。あなたがいい子で本当によかったわ。
Sorry, we're always so late coming home from work, sweetie. It's so nice that we can trust you, though.
この猫がいれば寂しくないよな。ごめんな。
But her dad isn't around in the future. I don't know. They never talked about her father. I don't know if he's just not there or busy. This is the first I'm hearing that she has a dad, so I am really sorry. But now you won't be lonely anymore, right?
やめて。
Stop this.
メイは家の庭を散歩したり戻ってきたり半分放し飼いの猫だった。
May would spend half her time indoors and the other half in the backyard, as if she were out to pasture or something.
庭より外にはほとんど出ていかなかったみたいだ。
It may not have been much land, but that was her territory, and she rarely ventured outside of it.
ある時、私は次の日も帰りが遅いというお母さんたちにぐずって、メイを抱えてちょっとだけ遠くに家出をしたことがあった。
Once I was so upset that my parents were going to be late coming home from work again that I scooped up May and ran away from home for a little while. Wow. What a very angry little Naomi girl. Papa, Mama, I hate you.
やめて。
Stop it.
姉ちゃんがいるからパパもママも帰ってきてくれないのかな。
It's because you're here, May. Because you're here. Papa and Mama don't think they have to come home. Oh, don't say that. It's your fault, you know. It's not the cat's fault.
どうしたのナオミ。そんなに泣いちゃって。メイちゃんとどこ行ってたの？
Naomi, what's wrong? Why are you crying? Where did you and May run off to?
ごめんねメイちゃん。別れるのやだ。
I'm sorry, May. I don't want us to be apart.
ナオミ、ひどいこと言っちゃった。メイちゃん、ごめんなさい。
I said a really mean thing to you, May. I'm so sorry.
何言ってるの。大丈夫。ずっと一緒にいてくれるよ。メイちゃん、あなたのこと大好きだもの。
Now, it's all right, Naomi. May will always be there for you. She loves you, you know. I thought she was gonna it sounded like she was just gonna take the cat outside and throw the cat in the road or something. I was getting ready to be really emotional.
あなたの気持ちをちゃんと理解できる子だわ。優しい子ね。
She can sense exactly how you feel, and she's very understanding. Aw.
それからしばらくしてメイはうちから急にいなくなった。
It wasn't long after that May ran away. Aw.
私は泣きながら毎日表を探し回ったけど、とうとう帰ってきてくれなかった。
I searched for her every day through teary eyes, but in the end she never did come home.
残念だね。
Aw.
猫も気まぐれなところがあるからな。
It's such a pity. I guess even cats get strange ideas in their heads from time to time. Well, technically, I mean, I don't understand the full effects of this situation, but usually cats like to die alone. It's very well known. If they go to die, if they're old or they're sick or whatever, and they know their time is up, they usually wander off to die. It's not like the ultimate way. Like some are very sociable and they like to die in, you know, the comfort of your arms and around loved ones, but for the most part they like to hide or run away to die. And I've had many cats that have done that. Even indoor cats, of people I've known, they usually are found dead under couches or under beds or something. They don't like to just, if they can help it, if they can prevent it and sense it coming, they don't just die in front of you all the time. They usually try to go somewhere comforting and so maybe that's what happened to May. I hope it was something simple. I hope she didn't just wander off and get hit by a car or something. That's also another thing, but
違うの。
that wasn't it.
せっかくのお友達だったのにね。
And you two were such good friends too.
私が悪いの。
What? Naomi, what did you do to the cat? I did this.
新しいお友達ができるよ。頑張って忘れようね。
But you'll make a new friend in no time. You just need to put this out of your mind and move on.
姉ちゃんは優しいから私の前からいなくなったんだ。
It's because May was so understanding and kind-hearted that she disappeared from my life.
私があんなこと言わなければよかったんだ。
If only I hadn't said what I said to her. Oh. Is she blaming herself for like what she said to the cat? That's why the cat went and died? Or ran away? May, come back please. May.
姉ちゃん、
May?
あなたは変わらないわね。
You never change, do you? Is that the sound of chopping vegetables or something?
お母さん、
Mom?
お母さん、どこにいるの？
Mom? Where are you? She's not here.
ナオミ
Now Seiko's here? What the fuck? Naomi?
セイコ、
Seiko?
セイコ、セイコ大丈夫？探してたんだよ。さっきはごめん。
Seiko! Seiko, are you alright? I've been looking all over for you. I'm so sorry about before. Oh boy.
何の反応も返ってこなかった。だけど私には分かった。この子は確かに聖子だ。
She didn't respond, but she didn't have to. This was definitely Seiko.
よく見えないよ。顔もっと見せて。
I can't see you very well. Come a little closer, please. Let me see your face.
私は近寄り床に座っている聖子の体に頭を乗せてぎゅっと抱きしめた。
I drew in towards Seiko, who was sitting on the ground, and rested my head on her shoulder. Then I wrapped my arms around her.
部屋が薄暗いせいで暗がりにいる聖子の顔が見えないんだと思った。
I still couldn't see her face. I thought it might be because of the dim lighting in the room.
でもなんだろうこの違和感。聖子がピクリとも動かない。それどころか。
But no, that wasn't it. Something was very wrong here. Seiko wasn't moving an inch, and that's when I realized.
冷たい。
Her skin was cold. Oh no! She's dead?
待って、私どこにいるんだっけ？ここ、いえ、天神小学校。聖子の後を追っていたんだっけ？
Wait, where was I? Was I at home? Or was this Heavenly Host? The last thing I remembered was frantically trying to find her again.
なんだか遠くからお線香の匂いがしてくる。意識が起こっている事象がつながっていない。
I could smell incense from somewhere far off, and finally realized that this wasn't reality. Oh boy.
岸駅です。
Now arriving at Kishi Station? Oh boy. Right? Why do you reach out and hug someone when you don't know what they look like? You're just like, oh, a shadow! Hi! No. No.
違う。目の前で床に無言で座っているこれは聖子じゃない。この子、誰？
No. This person, sitting perfectly still on the floor, not saying a word. This wasn't Seiko. So who was it? Oh Lord. Oh no.
真っ暗闇の中、聖子の形をしていたものがゆっくりと近づいてくるのがわかる。
Also, listen to the background noise. Yeah. The music is creepy. Within the unyielding darkness, I knew that whoever it was taking Seiko's shape was coming toward me. Oh God. No jump scares, please. She's right here. It's getting intense.
いる。すぐ近くにいる。息遣いを感じる。人の気配だ。
She's here. She's right next to me. I can feel her breath. I can sense her presence.
誰なの？
Who are you?
お友達よ。首折れているでしょ。
I'm your friend with the broken neck. Remember? What?
あなたが死なせてしまう未来よ。
This is the future where you make me die. Oh no. Triggered. No!
どうしてさっき一人にしたの？せっかく会えたのに。
Why did you leave me by myself back there after we finally managed to get back together, too?
この人、あなたを傷つけたって気に病んでこうなっちゃったの。
I was so worried that I'd hurt you. So worried. And that's why things turned out this way. No, don't say that.
打ちひしがれる私の前に小さな女の子の足音が聞こえてきた。
As I lay there stricken with grief, I heard the footsteps of a child approach.
見上げると目の前に赤い服の女の子が立っていた。
I looked up and saw a little girl with a red dress standing over me.
どうしても助けたい？お友達。
Do you want to save your friend no matter what it takes?
あなたは何者なの？
Who? What are you?
この世界の運命を滑る者。
I'm the one who controls the fate of this world.
何を言っているのかわからない。
I had no clue what she meant by that.
だけどさっきから私にアドバイスをくれようとしている。
But I remembered she'd been giving me advice this whole time.
校舎の至る
Bad advice.
幽霊とは雰囲気が違う。この子味方なのかな？
She had a different air about her than the other spirits around the school building. I felt like maybe she was on my side.
助けたいよ。お願い。方法があるなら教えて。
I want to save her. Please, if there's some way to do it, tell me how.
もう一度思い出すチャンスをあげる。よーく考えて。
I'll give you another chance to remember. Think hard.
今見たのは魂の通過する未来であり過去の出来事。
What you've just seen are events from your past, which is also the future through which your spirit now passes.
あなたはこの時間軸を通過するのは初めてではないの。感じていたでしょう。
In other words, this isn't the first time you've experienced this sequence of events, but you already knew that, didn't you?
そんなことありえない。普通は理解できない話だった。
This sort of thing doesn't happen. It should have sounded like complete nonsense to me. Oh God.
でも私は無言でうなずいた。
But I didn't say a word. I just nodded.
断片的だったけれど圧倒的な存在感で一度目のビジョンが見えていた。
They were only fragments, but nonetheless, I was seeing crystal. Ah, shit.
私の脳が作り出した夢や妄想じゃなかったんだ。
Let me read that again. They were only fragments, but nonetheless, I was seeing crystal clear visions of what I can only assume was the first time experiencing these events. Okay. That sense of deja vu I'd been feeling wasn't just some crazy delusion or misidentified nerve impulse in my brain. It was real.
だったら絶望のトリガーはもう見えているはず。
Then you've also already seen the trigger event from which your despair originated.
抗ってみなさい。死の運命に。
So now you fight against this fated demise. Now I'm confused. Is she really trying to help me? Or is she fucking with me? Also, what just happened?
気がつくと私は校舎の3階にいた。
When I came back to my senses, I found myself standing in the hallway on the 3rd floor of the school building.
いつの間にここに来たのか、いつからここにいたのか。私の体の周りにはやはりまた黒い液体が水たまりを作っていた。
When did I get here? How long had I been here? I looked down, and sure enough there were puddles of black all around me.
私の股から流れ出たものだ。
It was that vicious fluid that had been spilling out from inside me. Well, I'm gonna have a massive infection in the morning.
陰鬱な気持ちが広がっていく。けど今はそれどころじゃない。聖子。
A palpable manifestation of dread spreading out across the floor. But this was no time to sulk. I had to think about Seiko.
私はまたあの子を一人にしてしまったんだ。
I'd left her all by herself. Again.
まだ用務員室にいるかな。
I wonder if she's still in the custodian's room.
この音。
No. Are we too late? Rule of Heavenly Host, never follow the advice of the little girl. And I'm awesome for going back and reading it. Well, now that I know there's a way to do it, I'm very happy because I need to read that. Oh, this is bad.
トイレの中から聞こえてくる。
It was coming from inside the bathroom.
乱暴な音に緊張しながら、そっとトイレの中を覗いてみた。
There was a violent banging coming from one of the stalls. With a lump in my throat and a shiver down my spine, I slowly crept in to take a look.
しんと張り詰めた空気の女子トイレの中。
There was an eerie stillness in the air within the girls' lavatory.
人の気配は全くしないけれど、奥から3つ目の扉が今動いたような気がする。
It didn't feel like there was anyone else in there with me, but I sensed a slight movement on the 3rd stall door from the back. Ah! Shit! Should I think about it? Or should I just like rush in there and 'cause if something happens to Seiko, I gotta get in there and fucking do it. Let me save. It's been a while. Let's save. Okay. Wow, we've been playing a hell of a lot. I just saved. So I'm gonna open it.
ずっと感じていた違和感。私はこの先の成り行きを、未来の出来事を記憶している。
This was the source of all the bad feelings and uncomfortable premonitions I'd been having. I knew what I was going to find. I remembered this future.
こうなる前に止めなきゃいけなかったあの未来。私の記憶に焼き付いているあのイメージは。
This was the future I absolutely had to prevent from coming to pass. The image of what waited for me in that stall was burned into my memory. Fuck. It is her. And it was now a reality. Shit. Oh god. Oh god. Go get the bucket. Go get the bucket. Oh no.
聖子、生きてるのね。今助けるから。
Seiko, you're still alive! I'll save you! Oh boy.
うっすらと悪い未来が見える。ここで間違っちゃいけない。まだ助けられるかもしれない。
There it was again, a flash of the sad future that awaited us if I made even one wrong move here, but there was still time. I could still save her.
待ってて、今下ろしてあげる。
Oh my gosh, Spooky Trevor, thank you for hosting! Hold on, I'll get you down.
何かないの？高い位置に体がある聖子を助けられるもの。何かない。
But how? Her noose was pretty high off the ground. I needed some way to get up to her neck height in order to pull her down safely. Something to stand on? Use the bucket.
聖子、待ってて。すぐ何か台を持ってくるから。
I'll be right back, Seiko. I'm going to get something to stand on.
私は表の廊下にあったバケツを取りに行った。
I hurried out into the hallway to grab the bucket I'd seen sitting on the ground there
こ
earlier.
れを台にして上に乗れば、私の背でも聖子の首に手が届くはず。
If I were to stand on that, I was certain I could reach Seiko's neck, even at my height. Oh boy.
バケツの中に
Fuck the maggots! Who
何のも
cares?
のかもわからないような腐った肉片とたくさん湧いたウジ虫がびっしりと固まってうごめいていて吐き気のする光景だった。
Inside the bucket were clumps of an unidentifiable rotting meat crawling with countless maggots. The sight alone was nauseating.
だけど嫌がっている場合じゃない。急がないと聖子が。
But this was no time to be grossed out. Seiko's life was on the line. Alright. Get it.
私は驚くほど躊躇なくそのバケツを持ち上げた。
I picked up the bucket with surprisingly little
他
hesitation.
の汚物を廊下にばらまくと汚いバケツを胸に抱えて聖子の元へと駆け出した。
You know, realistically, she's probably doing this pretty quickly, but like reading it feels like it's taking an eternity and it's too late. After dumping its contents onto the ground, I held the dirty bucket tight against my chest and rushed back into the bathroom.
助けるから絶対。
I will save you, I will! Oh, please not be too late. Oh god.
聖子、じっとして。今ロープをほどくからね。
Seiko, hold still! I'm going to loosen the rope.
裏返したバケツに両足を乗せると聖子の首元に楽々と手が届いた。
I threw the bucket onto the floor upside down and stepped on it like a footstool. Sure enough, this gave me the lift I needed to reach Seiko's neck.
これなら大丈夫。今助けてあげるからね。
This would work! I was going to save her.
聖子の肩に手をかけてロープの結び目を探ろうとした次の瞬間。
I positioned my hand on Seiko's shoulder and began feeling around for the knot, but then... Oh no, did I fall? What happened? Was I too late? Oh no. Oh shit.
腐っていたバケツの底が抜け落下した私の体重が
Oh
聖子
no.
の首に負担をかけ細い首の骨は簡単に折れてしまった。
The bottom of the old rusted bucket had given way. I lost my footing and fell, inadvertently pulling down on Seiko's body. Her thin neck snapped easily. Oh my god.
そうでしょ。やだ、聖子。
God, no, no, Seiko! Oh my god. Can I load? Let's load that back. Let's try again, see if there's a different path.
人の気配は全くしないけれど、
Okay.
奥から3つ目の扉が
Open it.
ずっと感じていた違和感。
Let's go.
この先の
Yeah,
こうなる
we're
前に
totally
行かなきゃい
redoing
けなかった
this.
あの未来、私の記憶に焼き付いているあのイメージは現実。成功。
Okay. She's dying. I'll save you.
うっすらと い未来。待ってて、今何かないの？高い位置に
Think of something else.
助けられるもの。何か見える。
No.
あのバケツ、穴が開くわ。聖子の首を私が折ってしまう。
No. I remember now. The bottom of that bucket is rusted through. I fall, and I wind up breaking Seiko's neck.
何か違う方法。まず首を守ってあげなきゃ。
There must be some other way. Some way to loosen the rope so she can breathe. Oh my god. What can we do?
他は意識を失いながら、聖子は必死に体をバタバタさせてもがいている。
Though only half conscious, Seiko was thrashing about wildly, frantically squirming for air.
それは生にしがみつこうとする意識を超えた体の反射。
It seemed automatic, like a reflex. The body's struggle for life when life was being denied it.
空をかく手足の動きに吊り下がった体はくるくる回りながら、聖子の命は懸命に生きたがっているんだ。
All I could see as I watched her body writhing on that rope was proof positive that she wanted to live.
絶対助けるから。今度こそ助けるから。
I'm going to save you, I swear.
大丈夫。未来が見えるんだもの。今度は運命が味方してくれているんだもの。
It was going to be all right. I could see the future. Fate was on my side for a change. Hold on. Let's save. Let's do a separate save. Oh god, that's a really great separate save to go back to. If I grab her body, does it mean like hold her up or like yank her down? Try to grab her body, I guess. Cause sitting there thinking is gonna make her die.
とにかく吊られている聖子の体を浮かせて首を楽にしてあげようとした。でも
I knew I had to lift Seiko's body into the air, loosening the pull on the rope so she could breathe. Unfortunately, oh, my ankle?
割れる聖子の足が私の顎を蹴り飛ばした。
While writhing, Seiko inadvertently kicked me square in the jaw.
とろけた私は床に尻餅をついてしまった。
The force of the blow caused me to stumble and fall backwards.
聖子
Oh god. Seiko!
苦しいんだ。急がなきゃ。
She's really suffering. I have to hurry. She dies anyway. So what happened this time? It's because I got kicked?
変な風に曲がっていた。全身の力が抜け、だらりとした手足が吊られた体と一緒にゆらゆらと回転している。
Seiko's neck was twisted unnaturally. Her arms and legs hung limply and swayed with the leftover momentum of a struggle that would plague her no more. Ah, shit. Let's, load that back up. See if we can fix it.
大丈夫。未来が見えるんだもの。今度は運命が
Think of
味方してくれて
something
いる
else.
んだもの。これもダメ。体を引っ張って余計に首を絞めてしまう未来が見える。
No, wait. I remember this too. If I try to lift her, I'm just going to end up pulling down on her harder and breaking her neck. Oh god. Seiko!
しよう。何か他に方法は。
What do I do? There has to be something else. Don't tell me there's no way to save her. This is just like... Don't reset on wrong ends because you reset the thing anyway. Stars give you extra chapters in the original. I don't know, but I'm trying to get the best thing, so I don't know. Hoist. Oh, isn't that what I was trying to do? Hoist her up on your shoulders.
そうだよ。とにかく体を浮かせてあげなきゃ。
That was it. I needed to lift her higher up.
私は聖子の下に体をかがませると、暴れる聖子の両足を無我夢中で押さえ込んで両肩に乗せた。
I quickly ducked under Seiko's body and forced myself between her wildly flailing legs until she was sitting on my shoulders.
腰に力を入れて聖子の体を持ち上げる。
I then put everything I had into my back muscles, standing up and lifting her into the air.
首と天井の支柱をピンとつないでいたロープが緩むと、聖子の上半身は力なく個室の奥に倒れ込む。
This created enough slack in the rope that the upper half of Seiko's body weakened, as it was, naturally collapsed against the back wall.
私は慌てて前に出て、聖子の上半身を奥の壁に押し付けてもたれさせた。
Thinking fast, I took a step forward and actively pushed her into it, holding her in place so her head wouldn't drop back down. Did we save her? Please tell me we saved her. She's coughing! She's coughing! Oh! Oh, I didn't know that. I'm just... I'm just... I don't know. I'm just doing the thing that I would do. I don't know.
聖子、しっかりして、息をして。
Seiko, stay with me. Breathe. Oh, God.
息して、息して。
Breathe, breathe! Oh.
今、ロープほどいてあげるからね。じっとしてて。
I'm going to get you out of this rope now, okay? Just hold still.
全身の毛が逆立つ。
All the hair on my body was standing on end.
私は運命に手を突っ込んだんだ。聖子の死を阻止できたんだ。
I actually did it. I averted fate. I prevented Seiko's death.
新しい世界に今入り込んだのを体中で感じていた。
I could feel it all throughout my being. I had just stepped into a new world, a new destiny.
不思議だった。私の既視感、最悪の未来の記憶はこの先どうなったのかを全く覚えていなかった。
It was an odd sensation, my déjà vu, my memories of that horrible future that had ground to a halt. I had no idea what would happen from now on.
この子の死だけを強く記憶していたようだった。
It seemed the only memories I retained from that other timeline were the ones relating to my dearest friend's demise.
暴れるのをやめ、ぐったりとうなだれた聖子の首に手を伸ばして。
Seiko had stopped squirming and simply slumped over, exhausted from the whole ordeal. I reached my hand up to her neck, gently and carefully.
首に食い込んでいたロープの結び目を手探りでほどいた。
And after a lot of fumbling, I successfully untied the knot on the rope. Now here's a thought, right? If you knew, if you had visions, if everything felt like deja vu, or you got a bad vibe from seeing a noose that was hanging in a bathroom, and you knew that your friend was going to be hanging from it, wouldn't you do everything in your power to, like, get rid of that noose? I would, like, you know, cut that thing in half, rip it down, something, undo it, I don't know. So that way it just couldn't be an option and we wouldn't be here. Like, I would prevent it. I would totally just, like, you know, nope, someone's gonna hang themselves on it. I'm gonna fucking undo it. Like, that, I mean, that'd be what I would do. It's like, oh, my friend's gonna, you know, freaking hang herself here. I gotta fix this.
ほどけたロープを首から剥がすとメリメリと音がした。信じられないぐらい強く首に食い込んでいたのがわかる。
Peeling the slack noose off Seiko's neck made a sort of crackling sound with each yank. I was in awe of how much force that rope had exerted.
悔しくてたまらない。
It was painful just thinking about it.
今朝まであんなに楽しそうに笑っていたこの子が、私のこと気遣ってくれる優しいこの子が。
Up through this morning, she was all smiles and laughter. She was always thinking about me, and always so kind and outgoing.
どうしてこんなひどい目に遭わなきゃいけないのだろう。
Why did something so horrible have to happen to her? Because you refused her love, Naomi. Because you refused her love. You left her in a time of need.
私と聖子は死の運命を乗り越えた。もう怖くない。
But there was nothing to be afraid of anymore. Seiko and I had now bypassed the sad fate that previously awaited us.
二人いれば大丈夫だ。私は目の前で呼吸をしている聖子の顔を見て涙が止まらなかった。
As long as the two of us were together, we'd make it through this. I looked down at Seiko, still breathing, and sobbed, "You better fucking kiss her now." I led Seiko out of the stall and gently laid her down on the bathroom floor. She was too weak to go any farther just yet. You know, I just laid her on the floor right in the black puddle that poured out of me. And just like, there you go, love.
聖子、バカ、なんで首なんかつるの？
Uh-oh. Here we go. Seiko, you idiot! Why would you try to hang yourself? I'm honestly impressed that, like, oh my goodness! Azar the Master, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the cat family. I'm getting Final Destination vibes. I'm honestly surprised that her throat isn't, like, so badly damaged just from, like, not being able to breathe. Because, like, you're, what the fuck is this? What the hell is this called? Your larynx? What the hell is your throat called? Like, could collapse from doing something like this. So, like, if your neck doesn't snap and kill you, like, your throat would just, like, and then you wouldn't be able to breathe anyway. I'm honestly surprised this didn't happen. I was so worried about you. Seiko's like, girl, I can't breathe. Give me a moment. You have no idea.
聖子の体に頭を乗せる。温かい。もう離さない。この子を連れて行かせやしない。
I laid my head on her body. She was so warm. I wasn't going to let her go again. I wasn't going to let anyone take her away from me. Can I get this in writing? Can we sign off on this? Please.
もう大丈夫。もう大丈夫だから。ごめんね、聖子。もう一人にしないから。
It's okay. It's okay now. I'm sorry, Seiko. I won't ever leave you alone again. Still struggling to breathe. Yeah, thank you. Windpipes. That was the word I was looking for.
わかる？見える？
Trachea,
私だ
yeah.
よ、ナオミ。
Do you understand? Can you see me? It's me, Naomi. What is it? She's alive and she can scream!
聖子、
What? Seiko! Oh boy.
どうしたの？私だよ。
What's wrong? It's me! It's me! Oh boy.
聖子の様子がおかしい。
Seiko wasn't acting like herself.
まるで恐ろしいものに再会したような、心の底から怯えきった表情で私を見据えて。
She was regarding me as if she'd just seen a ghost. Her face was plainly painted with abject fear from the very depths of her soul.
足をふらつかせながら立ち上がり、後ずさっていく。
Oh god. She stumbled to her feet clumsily, then hastily darted out of the room. Now the truth comes out. No!
聖子？
God damn it, lady, I just saved you. Seiko!
して意味がわからない。錯乱しているのかな。とにかく追いつかないと。
What? Why? I didn't understand. Was she confused? Either way, I had to catch her. Oh, it's... I also know the truth behind this. It's interesting that they let you play a different perspective of it, though.
どうしたの。果たしてよ、ナオミ。
Wait! Tell me what's wrong! It's me! It's Naomi!
聖子の後を追って駆け出す。廊下の隅から階段へ入ろうとした。その時、
Oh no! Oh no, guys! Guys! One of the staircases had a fucking... Oh no. This might be worse. This might be worse, honestly. I kept pace with Seiko's frantic, unsteady sprinting as she turned the corner and headed down the staircase, and then... Oh no.
ちょっと
No. I can't. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. The bottom of the staircase had a sharpened piano wire across the bottom that was level with your neck. Deliberately. That Seiko in a panic would not know is there. So she decapitated herself. Oh God. Oh God, there's no way. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why? Why? Seiko, I saved you. I just saved you. You bitch. Ugh, it smells rotten.
残念残念助けられると思った？
Oh, poor you. Poor you. Did you really think you could save her?
一度この学校を通り過ぎた運命はファクトになって固定されているんだよ。
Once someone's fate passes through these halls, it locks in place forever.
わかるかな？この学校で定まってしまった死の運命を変えることはできないの。
Don't you see? If your destiny is to die here, then that's what's going to happen, no matter what.
それは一度目よりも二度目よりもひどい死に様かもしれない。
And the way you die will just keep getting worse and worse every time.
いい子。
Good girl. Good girl.
逃げる？できないって分かってるくせに。
Don't worry, I'll gladly extract all your painful memories for now.
あなた1回目じゃないんだよね。
This isn't your first time here after all, right?
これからたっぷりと味 味わうといえばお友達の新しい凄惨な死に様を。
We have all the time in the world to savor all the new unspeakable ways your friend can die. Ugh. You disgusting, evil little girl. Wow, mocking her. Yeah, 1,000 ways to die.
あまりにもひどい。これほど残酷な悪意にさらされたことはなかった。
Such unbelievable cruelty. This was an inhuman malevolence that the likes of which I never even imagined could exist.
私が
Oh!
せいで首を吊るよりもっとひどい姿になってしまった。
This is not a good image for my brain before I go to sleep. Because of my own overzealous actions, Seiko wound up meeting a fate even worse than death by hanging.
私のせいで私のせいで
It's my fault. My fault.
聖子の方に私の涙がポトポトと落ちる。
My tears began raining down on Seiko's cheek.
鼻に口に目に
And on her forehead, into her nose, into her mouth, into her eyes.
聖子は目をつぶらない。
But Seiko's eyes wouldn't close.
焦点の定まらない目でじっと私を見つめ続けている。
Despite lacking the ability to focus anymore, she just kept staring right at me.
聖子、今何を見ているの？何を思っているの？
Oh, Seiko, what are you looking at right now? What thoughts are going through your mind?
どうしてさっき私を見て駆け出したの？
Why did you run from me earlier?
どうして怯えるみたいな顔したの？
Why were you so afraid?
いくら問いかけても聖子は返事をしてくれなかった。
But no matter how many times I asked her these questions, Seiko just wouldn't answer.
何があっても友達だってずっと一緒にいようねって言ってたのに。
I told her we'd always be friends. No matter what, we'd always be together.
答えてよ。返事してよ。一人にしないでよ。
Answer me, please. Say something. Don't leave me all alone.
温かみの残る聖子の頭を抱きしめて無力な私はただ報告することしかできなかった。
I could still feel the warmth from Seiko's head in my arms, but she was gone now. I was powerless. All I could do was scream.
何もできない。何も変えられない。
There was nothing else to do. Nothing would change.
張り巡らされた冷たい檻に吸い込まれるように残酷な嘲笑と私の嗚咽が響き渡る。
Not that the screaming helped. All that did was echo back at me, as if mocking my pain. I felt like I was trapped in a cold, damp cell.
ここは紛れもなく地獄だった。
I had no doubt in my mind that this was hell.
どうしてこんなひどい目に遭わなきゃいけないの？
Why do we have to be put through this nightmare?
やだもうこの学校ここから出して誰か助けて！
God, I can't take it anymore. Get me out of here. Someone please save me. Does it give me an option? Or is that it? Oh, that's... Okay. There we go. Game over, everybody. Oh, God. Oh, God. Chapter 2. Soulful testimony unlocked in bonus. Yeah, so... Oh, hello there, Azoth Master. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Okay, so that was an ending. Damn. I think like the safest bet that might have maybe or might have not saved her life is if she, oh god, don't start this again. Was if she saved Seiko the way she did, and instead of just like holding her and talking to her, maybe left. Maybe just let her be there and then just walk away, and then just that way she could just recover on her own and think things through and figure things out, because you know, because seeing Naomi send her into a panic, so something obviously happened and then she bolted. So like maybe if she wasn't there upon like just waking up and everything happened, you know. Well, yeah, and that just don't lose the fucking paper. That'd be another thing. Like, I do, Hawktire. I do kind of believe that, like, that there is no way to save her. I just kind of feel like the game teases you because of, like, what just happened. And, like, if you know the original story, you're like, oh my god, let's save her. But, god, that was terrible. That was worse. But, whew. Well, that's enough to quench my nightmares for the rest of the night, so... On that note, I'm going to end it here, and we're going to pick this up next time and see if we could figure something out for something different. Unfortunately, and sadly enough, I will not be having a Friday stream this week because of holiday festivities, so we will have to wait an entire week to return to this. So we will have to come back next Tuesday and start this again. So unfortunately, it is a really huge freaking depressing cliffhanger, but thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't have nightmares. Don't perform the Sachiko after charm. Do not run away from your friend. Don't get separated. Don't Don't lose your piece of paper. Don't perform the ritual. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. So we will hopefully try something different next time or figure something out, and I will see you guys next time. So until then, take care, everyone. Happy dreams, and I'll see you next time. Happy Thanksgiving and holidays and festivities to all, and see you next Tuesday. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.